Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, but today we are diving into something truly extraordinary, the most expensive and valuable top 4 British 1 penny rare coins that are creating massive excitement in today's auction market. These historic copper and bronze pennies are no longer just small change from the past, they have transformed into powerful collector assets worth hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Across international auction houses and private sales, rare British 1 penny coins are attracting serious collectors who are willing to pay premium prices for the finest examples. If you have ever wondered whether a simple British penny could change your financial future, this detailed guide will open your eyes to some of the most remarkable coins ever struck in British history. First up, the British 1 penny coin 1939 in very fine condition is one of those historic treasures that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. When we talk about rare coins with strong presence in today's auction market, the 1939 penny stands tall as a symbol of history, legacy, and enduring value. This coin is not just a piece of bronze, it is a powerful reminder of a turning point in global history and a remarkable addition to any serious collection. In today's competitive coin market, examples preserved in very fine condition are drawing significant attention and achieving impressive dollar values, making this coin a true highlight for passionate numismatists. To truly understand the importance of the 1939 British penny, we must step back into history. The year 1939 marked the beginning of World War II, a moment that changed the course of the world. The coin was struck during the reign of George VI, who had ascended to the throne in 1936. His reign symbolized stability and resilience during challenging times. The British penny series itself had long been an essential part of everyday commerce across the United Kingdom and the wider British Empire. By 1939, the penny was already a familiar and trusted coin in circulation, but the historical significance of its year gives it a special prestige. Today, collectors see it not only as currency, but as a wartime-era artifact tied directly to one of the most important periods of the 20th century. The design of the 1939 penny is both classic and instantly recognizable. On the obverse, the portrait of King George VI faces left, accompanied by the Latin inscription declaring his royal titles. The artistry reflects dignity and authority, qualities that resonated deeply during the uncertain days of 1939. On the reverse, the iconic image of Britannia seated with her trident and shield represents strength and maritime power. This timeless design had been a proud symbol of British identity for generations. The coin's rich bronze composition gives it a warm tone, and in very fine condition, much of the original detail in the king's hair, facial features, and Britannia's drapery remains clearly visible, enhancing both beauty and collector value. One of the most exciting aspects of the British 1 penny 1939 in very fine condition is the preservation of its fine details. In this grade, the coin shows moderate circulation wear but retains strong, sharp features that make it highly attractive. The legends remain bold, the portrait is well-defined, and Britannia's figure still displays impressive clarity. Collectors appreciate this balance between history and visual strength. A coin in very fine condition tells a story. It has traveled through time, yet it still presents beautifully in an album or display case. This combination makes it extremely appealing in auctions where buyers compete for quality examples. Rarity plays a major role in driving the demand for this coin. While many pennies were minted in 1939, surviving pieces in higher collectible grades such as very fine are increasingly sought after. Over the decades, countless coins were lost, damaged, or worn down heavily in circulation. Finding an example with attractive surfaces and strong detail elevates it into a highly desirable category. The historical year further strengthens its demand, as collectors building complete George VI sets or wartime collections specifically target 1939 issues. This steady and competitive demand has kept the coin firmly positioned in a strong market bracket. In today's auction market, the British 1939 penny in very fine condition can command values ranging from solid hundreds of dollars for exceptional eye-appeal pieces to even higher levels when certified and presented with outstanding surfaces. Premium examples with superior color, minimal marks, and impressive strike quality can push toward the upper end of the market spectrum. Auction results consistently show enthusiastic bidding activity, reflecting global collector interest from the United Kingdom, Europe, North America, and beyond. The coin's affordability compared to gold or silver rarities also makes it an accessible yet powerful investment choice for both beginner and advanced collectors. Another reason this coin performs strongly in dollar value today is the growing international appreciation for historical British coinage. Coins from the reign of George VI have carved a respected place in numismatic circles. Collectors admire the relatively short reign and the coins issued during that transformative pre-war and wartime era. As interest continues to rise, the 1939 penny benefits directly from this expanding collector base. It represents both a key date within a historical timeline and a tangible artifact of resilience during global change. This emotional and historical connection fuels strong buying motivation at auctions. For collectors looking to secure a 1939 British penny in very fine condition, focusing on quality is essential. Always examine the sharpness of the king's portrait, the clarity of Britannia's seated figure, and the strength of the lettering around the rim. Even within the very fine grade, coins with richer original brown luster or smooth, problem-free surfaces tend to achieve higher prices. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction houses ensures authenticity and confidence. Proper storage in protective holders will preserve the coin's condition and maintain its long-term market appeal. Building a collection around this coin can be a highly rewarding journey. Many collectors aim to assemble a complete run of British pennies from the early 20th century, and the 1939 issue becomes a centerpiece because of its historic timing. Others focus specifically on wartime coinage, making this penny a crucial anchor in their displays. Its strong market recognition means that it remains liquid and tradable, which is an attractive feature for investors who appreciate stability combined with historical charm. In conclusion, the British 1 penny 1939 in very fine condition is far more than an old bronze coin. It is a powerful historical symbol, a beautiful example of classic British design, and a highly demanded collectible in today's auction market. With its connection to the reign of King George VI, its iconic Britannia reverse, and its growing recognition among global collectors, this coin continues to achieve impressive dollar values in the hundreds and beyond. For anyone passionate about numismatics, owning this remarkable penny represents pride, prestige, and participation in a thriving and positive collecting community that celebrates history through enduring value. Next up, the British 1 penny coin 1967 is one of the most fascinating and highly demanded classic coins in today's auction market, and collectors across the world are actively searching for high-grade examples in very good condition. This iconic pre-decimal bronze coin represents the final chapter of traditional British penny circulation before the historic transition to decimal currency. For serious numismatists and passionate coin investors, the 1967 penny is not just spare change from the past. It is a solid piece of British monetary heritage that continues to gain attention, admiration, and strong bidding competition in auctions where premium preserved examples achieve impressive dollar values. To understand the importance of the 1967 British penny, we must look at its historical background. This coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, a monarch whose portrait appears on one of the most recognized coinage designs in modern history. The 1967 penny was struck before the United Kingdom's decimalisation in 1971, making it part of the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence system that had existed for centuries. Produced by the historic Royal Mint, this penny became the last year of circulation for the large bronze 1 penny before the major currency reform. That historical position alone gives the 1967 issue a powerful identity and strong collector appeal because it represents the end of an era. The unique design features of the British 1967 penny make it instantly recognizable and highly attractive. On the obverse side, the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II reflects the youthful effigy used during the mid-20th century, symbolizing stability and continuity. On the reverse, the iconic seated figure of Britannia holding a trident and shield appears with remarkable classical detail, surrounded by the bold lettering 1 penny. The rich bronze composition gives the coin a warm, deep tone, and in very good condition the surfaces display impressive detail in Britannia's gown lines, shield pattern, and the fine lettering around the rim. The large size and weight of pre-decimal pennies make them visually impressive, which increases their display value and desirability among collectors. When discussing rarity and condition, the 1967 penny in very good condition becomes even more exciting. While millions were originally minted for circulation, high-quality preserved examples with strong details, minimal wear, and attractive original luster are increasingly sought after. Over decades, many circulated heavily, which means well-maintained pieces with clean surfaces and strong design visibility stand out strongly in the market. Collectors prefer coins that show consistent coloration, minimal spotting, and sharp rim edges. As time passes, truly well-preserved examples continue to move into private collections, making quality specimens even more competitive in auctions. Demand for premium-grade coins continues to rise as collectors aim to complete pre-decimal penny collections with top-condition final-year issues. In today's auction market, the British 1 penny 1967 has shown impressive performance in dollar value when presented in superior preservation, while standard circulated examples trade modestly. Coins graded at higher levels or preserved in near uncirculated brilliance can reach significant sums. In strong market conditions, exceptional coins have been known to achieve prices ranging from $409,000, and in rare superior graded cases they can even climb toward the $1,000 range when competitive bidding takes place. International collectors from the United Kingdom, the United States, Europe, and Asia actively participate in online coin auctions, pushing premium examples into higher value territory due to global numismatic interest. Another powerful factor driving demand is the emotional and historical connection attached to the final pre-decimal penny. Collectors view the 1967 penny as a symbolic closing chapter of traditional British currency that dates back centuries because it represents the last widely circulated large bronze penny before decimalization. It holds a special completion value in coin albums. Investors and enthusiasts often aim to secure the best possible grade available, increasing demand intensity for very good and above condition coins. As grading standards become stricter and market awareness continues to grow, certified examples gain additional credibility and competitive strength in auction listings. For collectors who wish to add the 1967 British penny to their portfolio, careful selection is key. Focus on coins with clear portrait detail, crisp Britannia features, smooth surfaces, and appealing original color. Professional third-party grading can further elevate market confidence and make resale opportunities stronger in international auctions. Storage also plays an important role. Keeping the coin in a controlled, dry environment with protective holders preserves its condition and long-term value. Patience during acquisition often leads to securing a visually superior example that stands out among average circulated pieces and attracts stronger offers in the future. The investment perspective surrounding this coin remains highly optimistic. Pre-decimal British coins have experienced continuous collector enthusiasm, and milestone issues like the 1967 penny benefit from their historical significance. As more collectors worldwide discover British numismatics and online auction platforms expand global access, competition for high-grade coins steadily increases. This expanding demand environment positions strong condition examples for potential value appreciation over time. The blend of history, royal imagery, classical design, and final-year status makes the coin especially attractive to both beginner and advanced collectors. Beyond its financial value, the 1967 British 1 penny carries cultural pride and storytelling power. Holding this coin connects collectors directly to mid-20th century Britain, the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and the era before decimal transition transformed the currency system. The solid bronze weight in hand reminds collectors of a time when coinage possessed substantial physical presence. This tangible connection fuels emotional demand, which is a key driver in collectible markets as collectors increasingly seek meaningful assets with history behind them. The 1967 penny continues to shine as a desirable and respected piece of British heritage. In conclusion, the British 1 penny coin 1967 in very good condition stands today as a highly demanded, historically significant, and visually impressive collectible that continues to perform strongly in the auction market. Its association with Queen Elizabeth II, its production by the Royal Mint, its status as the final pre-decimal large penny, and its attractive Britannia design combine to create powerful collector interest. With premium preserved examples reaching from hundreds to potentially thousands of dollars under competitive bidding, this coin represents both heritage and opportunity. For collectors aiming to build a distinguished and valuable British coin collection, the 1967 penny remains a shining symbol of demand, legacy, and enduring market appeal. Next up, the British one-penny coin 1935 in uncirculated condition is truly a shining star in the world of rare coin collecting, and today we are diving deep into why this historic coin is creating serious excitement in the auction market. When collectors hear the words 1935 British penny and uncirculated, they immediately understand they are dealing with a piece of history preserved in near-perfect form. In today's competitive rare coin market, demand is rising rapidly, and prices are climbing into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on quality and grading. This is not just an old copper coin. It is a powerful symbol of British heritage, royal legacy, and long-term investment potential that continues to grow stronger year after year. To understand the significance of the 1935 British penny, we must go back to the era of George V, under whose reign this coin was issued. The year 1935 marked a historic moment as it was the Silver Jubilee year of King George V, celebrating 25 years on the throne of the United Kingdom. Although special commemorative coins were issued during this Jubilee year, the standard 1935 penny also carries strong historical importance because it represents the final complete year of regular coinage before the rare and legendary 1936 issue. The 1935 penny reflects the economic and political environment of pre-World War II Britain, a time of stability, tradition, and imperial strength, which adds powerful historical weight to this coin. The design of the 1935 British one penny is classic and instantly recognizable. On the obverse, it features the dignified portrait of King George V, designed by Sir Edgar Bertram McKennell, showing the king in a left-facing profile wearing a crown. The detailed inscription surrounding the portrait reflects the royal titles of the British monarch during that time. On the reverse side, the legendary image of Britannia stands proudly holding a trident and shield, facing the sea, symbolizing Britain's naval dominance and imperial authority. The intricate detailing of Britannia, the sharp lines of the waves, and the strong strike quality make uncirculated examples visually stunning and highly attractive to collectors worldwide. What truly sets the 1935 British penny apart in uncirculated condition is the extraordinary preservation of its original mint luster. Most pennies from the 1930s entered heavy circulation, meaning they experienced wear, scratches, and surface damage over decades of use. However, an uncirculated 1935 penny remains exactly as it left the Royal Mint, with crisp lettering, full detail in the king's hair, and sharp features on Britannia's gown and shield. The rich brown or red-brown copper tones, sometimes with hints of original red mint color, make these coins incredibly desirable. When professionally graded by respected certification companies, top-grade examples stand out as elite collectibles. Rarity plays a crucial role in driving demand and value. While millions of 1935 pennies were originally minted, the number surviving today in true uncirculated condition is dramatically lower. Over time, copper coins are prone to toning, spots, and environmental effects, which means pristine examples are scarce. This natural attrition has created a powerful supply and demand imbalance. Serious numismatists compete strongly whenever a high-grade 1935 penny appears in major auctions, knowing that opportunities to secure superior quality pieces are limited and increasingly competitive. In the modern auction market, the value of a 1935 British one penny in uncirculated condition can range from several $100s for strong, uncirculated examples to well over $1,000 for top-tier graded specimens with exceptional eye appeal. Coins with original red mint luster and high numerical grades often command premium bidding wars. The combination of historical significance, classic design, royal connection, and limited availability in pristine condition pushes prices upward. Market trends show consistent enthusiasm for pre-war British copper coins, especially those tied to the reign of King George V. Collector demand is fueled not only by rarity but also by emotional and historical appeal. Many collectors specialize in British pre-decimal coinage, and the 1935 penny is an essential date within that series. It also holds importance because it precedes the famously rare 1936 proof-only penny, making it a key transitional year. Investors seeking tangible assets appreciate the steady long-term growth of high-quality British copper coins. As global interest in numismatics expands, more international buyers are entering the market, increasing visibility and strengthening overall demand. Another powerful factor is the affordability compared to extremely rare crown-sized coins. While some British rarities can cost tens of thousands of dollars, the 1935 penny offers entry into an elite historical era at a relatively accessible price point, especially in the hundreds to low thousands range. This affordability combined with strong upside potential makes it highly attractive. When collectors see beautiful uncirculated examples in auction catalogs, excitement grows quickly, and competitive bidding reflects the strong reputation this coin holds within the numismatic community. For collectors aiming to secure a 1935 British penny in uncirculated condition, the key is quality and authenticity. Always look for strong strike details, smooth surfaces, and original mint luster without cleaning. Professional grading and certification add confidence and improve resale potential. Store the coin properly in protective holders to preserve its condition and prevent environmental damage. Patience is also important. Waiting for an outstanding example can make a major difference in long-term value and satisfaction. Smart collectors focus on eye appeal, originality, and strong grading standards to maximize investment growth. In conclusion, the British one-penny coin 1935 in uncirculated condition represents a powerful blend of royal history, timeless design, rarity in top grade, and impressive market demand. Its connection to King George V's Jubilee era, its iconic Britannia artwork, and its scarcity in pristine condition continue to push collector interest to higher levels. With auction values reaching $500s and even $9,000s, this coin stands proudly as a highly sought-after piece in today's market. For passionate collectors and forward-thinking investors alike, the 1935 British penny is not just a coin, it is a historic treasure with enduring strength and remarkable potential. Next up, the British one-penny coin 1915 in very nice condition is one of the most exciting and highly demanded coins in today's collector market. This remarkable coin carries not only a strong monetary value but also a deep historical importance that makes collectors around the world eager to add it to their collections. When we talk about rare coins that are performing strongly in today's auction market, the 1915 British penny stands out as a shining example of history meeting high dollar value. Its beautiful classic design, its connection to a powerful era of the British Empire, and its increasing scarcity in premium condition make it a true treasure. In today's competitive coin market, examples in very nice or excellent condition are achieving impressive prices, often reaching into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on grade and eye appeal. To truly appreciate this coin, we must go back to the reign of George V, under whom the 1915 penny was issued. During this period, Britain was in the midst of the First World War, and coins like the 1915 penny circulated widely across the United Kingdom and throughout the British Empire. The British penny was a fundamental part of daily commerce, used by millions of people for everyday transactions. Minted in London by the Royal Mint, the 1915 issue represents not just currency, but a powerful historical artifact from a transformative period in world history. Owning this coin is like holding a tangible piece of 1915 Britain, a time of resilience, industrial strength, and global influence. The design of the 1915 British one penny is bold, elegant, and instantly recognizable. On the obverse, you will find the dignified portrait of King George V, facing left, designed by Sir Edgar Bertram Mackennal. The fine details of the king's crowned bust, especially when preserved in very nice condition, remain sharp and captivating. The Latin inscription surrounding the portrait reflects royal authority and tradition. On the reverse side, the iconic seated figure of Britannia commands attention. Britannia holds her trident and shield, symbolizing strength and naval power, seated proudly against the background of the sea. The date 1915 appears clearly beneath, and in higher grades, the fine details of Britannia's robes and shield lines are exceptionally attractive. What makes the 1915 penny even more desirable is its composition and rich chocolate brown tone when naturally aged. Struck in bronze, these coins develop stunning patina over time. Collectors highly value coins that retain original luster and smooth surfaces, especially those free from heavy wear. A 1915 penny in very nice condition showcases clear lettering, strong detail on Britannia, and well-defined features on King George V. Appeal plays a massive role in today's market, and high-quality examples attract serious bidding competition at auctions and online marketplaces. In terms of rarity, while millions were originally minted, far fewer survive today in premium condition. Most 1915 pennies saw heavy circulation during wartime Britain. Decades of handling, storage issues, and natural wear have dramatically reduced the number of well-preserved examples. This is why collectors are willing to pay substantial premiums for coins graded in very fine, extremely fine, or higher categories. The demand continues to grow globally, especially as new collectors enter the British coin market and experienced numismatists seek to upgrade their collections with superior specimens. Collector demand for early 20th century British bronze coinage has risen significantly in recent years. The 1915 penny holds a special place because it represents wartime history combined with classic British coin artistry. Auction houses regularly feature strong examples, and competitive bidding often pushes prices upward. Coins certified by professional grading services tend to bring even higher values, as buyers feel confident in the authenticity and condition assessment. This growing demand continues to strengthen the coin's position in the international rare coin market. Now let's talk about current market value. In today's auction market, a British 1 penny 1915 in very nice circulated condition can easily command prices in the hundreds of dollars. As the grade improves into extremely fine or almost uncirculated categories, values can climb into the high hundreds and approach the $1,000 range. Exceptionally preserved examples with beautiful original surfaces have the potential to exceed that range, especially during competitive auctions where motivated collectors are bidding. The combination of historical importance, condition rarity, and strong collector demand directly drives these impressive dollar values. For collectors who are looking to invest in or acquire this coin, there are several key points to focus on. Always examine the sharpness of King George V's hair details and the clarity of Britannia's shield and trident. Natural color and minimal surface marks significantly increase desirability. Authentication and professional grading can add both security and market value. It is also wise to purchase from reputable dealers or established auction platforms that specialize in British numismatics. With careful selection, the 1915 penny can become a cornerstone of a high-quality British coin collection. Another important aspect to consider is long-term potential. The global interest in historic British coins remains strong, especially coins tied to major historical events like the First World War. As high-grade examples become harder to locate, scarcity naturally increases. This supply and demand balance supports long-term value growth. Many collectors see the 1915 British penny as not only a historical collectible but also a solid tangible asset with strong performance history in the coin market. In conclusion, the British 1 penny coin 1915 in very nice condition represents history, artistry, and strong market value all in one impressive piece. From the proud portrait of King George V to the timeless figure of Britannia, every detail reflects the strength of the British Empire during a pivotal time in world history. Its increasing rarity in premium condition and growing demand among collectors have driven auction prices into the hundreds and thousands of dollars. For passionate collectors and smart investors alike, the 1915 British penny stands as a powerful, highly demanded coin that continues to shine brightly in today's rare coin marketplace. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos and share videos.